everybody, McQueen with a GoLavaLoon video!
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
So guys, with this video, I'm going to be bringing you Town Hall 9 Shattered GoLavaLoon attacks. And what Shattered GoLavaLoon is, it means golems, lava hounds, and you guessed it, balloons. Now, with a Shattered GoLavaLoon, that means you're bringing 2 golems as opposed to cold-blooded, which would be 1 golem. We'll cover that in another video at some other time, but for right now, we will be bringing you this amazing replay by GoLavaLoon, which is our leader, Jeremy Tripp's third-dairy account, I guess you could say, in a sense, or something like that. Anyway, he starts off with a beautiful wizard spread here. Now, the reason he placed down both of his golems in the beginning is to tank for his wizards, and if you're watching this video, you'll probably already know what that kind of a thing is. Now, what these wizards are doing are obviously taking out the outside structures, so his king and queen will go towards the center there, and you noticed how he waited at the beginning to lay those wall breakers down. And what that does is, once he lays those down, then the golems go into the center there, and as you can see, the range of all of this stuff is going to start targeting the wizards on the outside here. So the reason he waited for that was for those golems to tank as much things on the outside as they could. Now, is when he places his heroes here into the center, he lays that jump spell down to make sure that he can get into the center here. Now, with his kill squad, this is called a kill squad in case you didn't know. With his kill squad, the goal is to take out the enemy archer queen. And 2 air defense when you're using a Shattered GoLavaLoon with 2 golems. 2 golems means 2 air defense down, and you also need to take out that clan castle. Notice how he waited to place that poison spell on top of the lava hound where it's at, where it's going to be stopping on top of those golems, and those golems aren't going to be moving forward too far ahead. So he lays that poison spell down good, so it's getting that queen as well, getting some good action up in here. And now it's kind of a waiting game. He can't really do his attack in the air yet until he starts taking down the majority of what his kill squad is set out to do. Once you ensure that you get down one of those air defense right away, though, it's pretty much fair game to when you can start your air attack. Because you got to remember, you only have 3 minutes to bring this base down, and since you're doing too many attacks in this, like 2 as in like many as in like small attacks, that's when he places down his lava hounds. Now he places his lava hounds down kind of spread out for this air defense over here so they can soak up potentially air bombs. And let's go ahead and see here if they soak up any bombs at the time. Oh, look at those bombs that we're just soaking up. Now, another thing with the GoLavaLoon guide is you want to be placing balloons in packs of 2 or 3 per defense. As you can see, that's exactly what he did here. 2, call me senpai. And he places his other ones over here as well, because he's got another lava hound up in here that's going to be getting going. Now, another fantastic thing with this is he places his raid spells in perfect places. He places them on the outside edge here, so it'll speed him up into the core, and you want to get them on top of high hit point buildings like the wizard towers and the air defense structures and things like that. And that's when the balloons just cause all kinds of problems. And look at this beautifully placed raged over here as well, guys. So, and the reason that he brings the haste spells are to speed up his balloons. Do you need me to explain this to you guys? I don't understand. Y'all are stupid if you don't understand this. And look, his queen is hardly touched for this entire raid. He's got all kinds of goodness left. Now, the rest of this is just simple cleanup, guys. We can go ahead and move on to the next attack. By the way, Town Hall 9 GoLavaLoon attacks are one of the hardest in the game to do, guys. It's honestly very intricate, so you have to be very good at this, and it takes a very long time to get good at this. As you can see, this beautiful attack by one of our own top dog in this clan. He does an amazing job with his golem spread here. Notice how he waits before he opens up the walls here, so those wizards don't die from the golems going into the center here, where eventually they can't soak up as many hits from the opposite sides there. As you can see, that mortar started targeting that wizard there at the end here, and he lays his jump spell down ahead of his golem so they can stay ahead of the pack, and that's when he lays his poison spell down pretty much on top of where the golems were at the time, so it'll take down those clan castle troops, so you don't have to worry about them wriggling their way out of that poison spell. They're gonna stay put right where they are. And now here is where he waits And he's very patient on this. He does an exceptional job of waiting to bring down those air defense. He didn't freak out. He didn't panic. He was just waiting very patiently, I might add, to where he could start his air raid. Anyway, as you can see, he drops his hounds down in packs of 2, obviously around the base, and you can go clockwise, you can go counterclockwise with this. It just kind of depends. And notice how he places his raid spell here to speed things up and help those balloons get to where they need to be gotten. And after that, guys, that's pretty much all it takes. And he lays down his last few lava hounds here, and he drops his balloons in the packs of 2 around the base. Now, it looks kind of simple here, and honestly, it is simple in that regard. Now, it's very tricky to get the timing down on all this, because I know how you guys are. You're like this. Whenever you're laying stuff down, because you start freaking out, and you're like, oh, I don't want to let the clan down, and things like that. I want to do really good. I want to 3-star in this war, and I want to do a GoLavaLoon attack because McQueen told me to, and I have to do it because I want to be cool. You don't have to react like that, guys. You don't have to be like me. Not everyone can be an amazing attacker. I understand that, but I'm here to help you guys out. And by the way, I was just joking there. I know I'll get a comment eventually saying McQueen's full of himself, guys, or whatever. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you. And if you did like this video, share it with your friends and your family and your mom especially, because I know she watches Clash of Clans videos and she loves McQueen. My mom loves McQueen at least. Anyway, guys, this is McQueen repping the Clash scene.